So I'm just going through a lot right now, cause God is just reminding me that when the devil can't get to you through comments or through videos or social media or dreams, he's gonna get to the closest people to you, and that's happening. And I never thought it would get to that point to where like the closest people to you don't support you, and they're just agreeing with everybody else, calling you psychotic and crazy for believing God, and just telling you need to turn back, you need to stop doing this, you need to stop thinking that this is God, it's not God. And I'm understanding why God had to put me in that season to where I had to fast and I had to not sleep for 3 days, because he had to build up my faith so strong to where these people, even the closest people to me, your mother, your father, your siblings, if they tell you no, that's not God, you say it is God, and you still stand by God, right? You put God above everybody, above your family. And that's a wound that he had to break from me, is the fact that I run when things get hard. I run when I can't see the next move. I run when my mind gets the best of me. I run when I listen to the devil's words and lies. I run when things don't happen when I want them to happen. I run from goodness. I run from God bringing in blessings, and it doesn't seem true. It seems like a setup, and I ruin it before it can come in. I run, right? I run a lot, and God just showed me before this situation happened. He revealed to me that there's a wound I had to, fix in you before I can give you that thing, which is you running. You have a running tendency, and you've been programmed to think that you have to run from your emotions. You have to run from what you feel is true, because 99 out of 100 people say it's wrong, but the one person that says it's right is God, and you're scared of that. You're scared of believing that one person, and you've had a fear of mental disorders and BPD and delusion and depression, all these other labels that aren't you. So to see the situation happen, I just know that God, is revealing to me that don't take offense to it, right? This is the devil's tactic, because he knows that's your weakness, is your family, right? Your weakness is your family, and you have a wound to where your family had a tie on you, right? What they said went, right? It was very a controlling situation, and it's not to blame anybody. It's just, that's how you were raised up to think of, like, very dependent on people, very dependent on your family. And now that you're being independent, now that you're making your own decisions, that wound is being triggered, right? Because people don't understand the fact that you're making your own decisions, and they don't seem like the best decisions because people don't understand them. So the devil is triggering you with that wound so that you can let it go and you can stop running, right? You can stop running, because if your mother, your father says, no, you're psychotic, or this is not what you're supposed to do, you can't run from that. Because I asked God multiple times, like, God, please please save my mother and my father. Like, they don't have as much of a strong relationship with you like I do. They don't see God the way that I do. I just pray that you save them. Like, I really want, them to come to heaven with me. I really want them to see the love that you have for us and the power of you. And I pray that God, please heal my family. And you said, I promise I will. Your blessings are going to overflow onto your family, onto your past generations. And God always reminded me, it's not going to be easy to break a generational curse. It's not going to be easy to break a family that comes from witchcraft. It's not going to be easy to break that, because the devil had a hold on your family for a long time. And God trusted you to break it, right? He trusted you because he knew that you would come through and follow him, and you wouldn't abandon him, and you wouldn't leave. He trusted you with this gift. He trusted you with the gift of prophecy. He trusted you with the gift of feeling things and not settling for things and not running from things. Because for a while you did run, right? It was your tactic. It was your defense mechanism. You didn't want to feel pain. I don't want to feel the pain of people calling me psychotic, so I'm just going to go into it and say, you know what, I give up. You can't do that. You cannot do that, because God said if everybody is against you, I'm with you, right? If I'm with you, who can be against you? It doesn't matter what they're saying. My child, I showed you multiple times before you even got on this trip. I showed you years prior of what is out here for you. I showed you things, right? That's not the devil. That's not me. Like, I showed you things. And I just thank God that he allowed me to go on that fast, because that really helped, and I didn't understand the reasoning. But now I see, because it really could have got to the old me, and I realized that God, brought me here because he had to escape. He had to rescue me from where I was, right? In the situation that I was, the hometown that I was from. I wasn't okay there, right? If God would have gave me this gift and told me all these things while I was still there, I would have been stuck. I wouldn't have never got out that situation. God had to rescue me, help me to escape, so that he could then give me the blessing here. The blessing could not be given there, because it would have been tore down, right? You're around all these people telling you you're psychotic, walking up to you. It's different when it's confrontational. But when people are sending comments and just texting you, it's nothing, right? You can handle that. That's why God put you alone, so that you can hear him and block out the outside noise. If the comments get too much, turn off the comments. Turn off social media, get off your phone. I know how to do that now because God has trained me. He allowed me to fast and really listen to his voice. So if it gets too much, he tells me exactly what to say. If it gets too much, he tells me exactly what to do. Get off your phone. Turn off the comments. It's okay. I need them to unbelieve. I need the unbelievers to witness this. I need them to, right? It's not about you. And I have to remember that. It's not personal. It's not about you. They don't hate you. They hate the Jesus inside of you. And I have to get them to see the Jesus inside of you. I have to get them to see the revelation I have in your life. I have to get them to see the testimony, so that they can come and be a believer, right? And God always reminded me, there's a community of people waiting on you. Years prior to this, there is a community of people waiting on you, waiting on your gift, because you have a gift of feeling. You feel what God said. You feel it. I feel it. I have a gift of prophecy. You know how to articulate certain things that people don't understand fully themselves. They don't know how to put their feelings into words. You know how to do that. And God gave you that gift for a reason. So understand, when you see these unbelievers telling you that you're crazy and that God wouldn't do that, God would not allow you to suffer, I'm allowing them to be in the forefront, so that when I give you that thing, they can say, wow, God is real. Glory be to God. And they come back to me. My child, is not about you. It's about bringing my children closer to me. It's not about you. It's not about you. Don't take offense to what people are saying. I know it's a fear of yours from past trauma, but don't take offense to being called delusional. Everybody around you is calling you delusional. It's okay. I never said that. I never said it. So keep going, because you don't understand, when God releases this thing, you're going to bring people closer to God. A lot of people, right? There's going to be some people that still reject him, but a lot of people are going to come back to me, and you're going to return them back to me, right? Because you are a vessel that I brought here for a reason.